Tiga.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. So here in seminar movie adaptation and its source material pros and cons. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Habib Ramadan as a moderator here. I graduated from University of Bangka Belitung and now working at tourism office in Bangka. And we have two presented from Mr. Jefry Wijaya and Miss Vania Magda. Let me introduce Jefry Wijaya. Jefry Wijaya was born on May 8, 2001, alumni of University of Bangka Belitung, and now working at the Bangka Belitung Provincial Language Office. And Miss Vania Magda was born on January 10, 2001, alumni of University Bangka Belitung, and now working at My Literature. So, Jeffrey Liao, you can take your time now.
Okay, thank you, moderator, for the time. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys always healthy. Maybe you already know me from listening to my curriculum vitae, which was read by the moderator. But I want to introduce myself again. My name is Jeffrey Liao. You can call me Jeffrey. Okay, today I will explain to you guys why are movie adaptations often different from the original novels. For book lovers as well as movie lovers, a movie adapted from a literary work is usually a desired work to watch. That is between likes and dislikes. And after watching it, will appear a variety of impressions. If simplified, the movie adaptation of the novel will usually bring up three types of the audience. First, the audience is happy because of the change. Second, the audience who isn't happy because of the many differences between books and movie. And the last type of the audience who cannot comment much because they haven't read the book. Well, I will convey some opinions from movie lovers regarding the reasons why movie adaptations are often different from the source. First, different interpretation. Every reader always has their own imagination, including the director. A path must have a different description from each reader, especially if the path is not accompanied by sufficient explanation from the adapted book. Well, it is the difference in the reader's imagination that often surprises novel readers when the novel is filmed, because there are different interpretations between them and the director. Second, movie making fun. Yes, the budget for making a movie turns out to be one of the determining factors whether a movie adaptation can be how similar to the book. In the movie Devil Wears Prada, for example, the producer had to spend more than 6 billion just to buy the filmmaking rights from the author of the novel. This expenditure has not been added to the cost of actors such as Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, and Emily Blunt in the same movie. The 2 points that I previously explained have an impact on this last point, namely the expansion and narrowing of the storyline. According to Eti Suheni in the journal Transformasi Kumpulan Cerpen Recto Verso, the movie has a widening or expansion of the story, namely change and additions of characters. In the short story Curhat Buat Sahabat, the main characters are known by the names Aku and Kamu, which later in the movie were changed to Regi and Amanda. There is also the addition of the characters Sinet Chair and Vocalist, as well as the scene of throwing a cell phone to add the dramatic effect and enrich emotions. You can see there will be change and addition to characters. All right, I think that's all I can explain, apart from all the comments that will appear after the screening of the adapted movie, keep in mind that all changes, both narrowing and widening of the plot, characters, settings, are made in such way by the crew behind the scene is an effort to improve the experience audience. We just need to respect the work of others, be it the director or the original novelist. And back in the beginning, there are three types the audience after watching the film adaptation. I don't know which type are you. Okay, thanks for the time. I leave it to the moderator.
Oh, great explanation from Mr. Jeffrey Liawijaya. Thank you so much. So we're moving up to Miss Vania Magda. Miss Vania Magda, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Miss Vania Magda, please take your time.
Okay, thank you for the moderator for the time. Once again, hello everyone. My name is Vania Magda, and today I'm going to explain a bit about movie adaptation and source material. Now, I think Mr. Rio already explained a lot of things about movie adaptation. So I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of a movie. This particular movie, an example. Particular movie is movie 2021 movie titled Dune. And in case you guys haven't know that this movie is based on a 1970s novel written by Frank Herbert. Now, so I'll be just quick about the pros and cons. First, the pros of this new adaptation. Now, the pros of movie adaptation is keep that in mind that movies and novel is there are two different medium of storytelling. So with movies, you have visual to help you understand the story, while with novels, oftentimes it's really pretty much relying on your imagination as a reader. Now with the pros, now the pros is you have the visual to help you understand the story. Now, as you guys know, Dune is a science fiction story and has a very complex world. So it's easier for an audience to understand with the help of a visual. And second is the movie could provide a more concise or shorter and easier to understand version of the story because the novel is 800 pages long and not everyone wants to read the 800 pages long of books. So it's easier for them to just watch the movie. Now the cons. Sometimes with movie adaptation, it could develop what audience usually call plot holes. So there are certain things that happens in the novel that didn't really get to be explained in the movie, and sometimes it creates it kind of ruin the story, especially for the audience who already read the novel. And second cons is the uh, the the movie kind of they are oversimplifying the story, the director a little bit with the environmentalism aspect of the story and the political aspect of the story. So the general audience could better understand the story. I guess that's it from me. I'll leave it back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Vania Magda, for your amazing explanation here. Okay, after we listen to this two presenter, I will open Q&A session. Okay, for the audience, you can ask this two presenter in chat box. Okay, from Andy, which one is more effective as a piece of of storytelling, the movie or the novel? Okay, maybe Miss Fania Magda or Mr. Jeffrey Leo Wijaya wanna answer this question.
Miss Vania?
Okay, so this is a question from Andy. Yes. So thank you for the question. So in my opinion, I think it all depends on the audience. Which one would you prefer? Do you prefer a movie or a novel? If you're somebody who's uh, really needs a visual to understand a story, it's better for you to just watch the movie. But if you're somebody who likes to use your imagination a little bit, you can read the books for you. I think it all depends on the audience yourself. So which one is more effective? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Vania Magda. Maybe Mr. Leo wanna answer this one?
I think enough from me. Miss
Okay, I
Vanya
see.
already explained
I see.
everything, right?
Yeah. Okay. The answer is depends on audience. Which one you more like? What? Okay. I think that's enough, and there's no question for these two presenter. And I will close this seminar and the conclusion of this seminar: movie adaptation and its source material, pros and cons. The conclusion is the movie and the novel are two different medium of storytelling with both pros and cons. Which one you prefer of these two media depends on your taste and interest. So, uh, my name is Abu Kasran as moderator. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for Mr. Jefry Liawijaya and Mrs. Vania Magda for your sharing session in this time. So, Habib Ramadan, say goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Miss Vanya, Mr. Habib.
Thank you.